Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I hope you're well today. My day's been crap, but I'm here anyway. And we're gonna see how we go today. Hello everyone, good morning. I apologise, I'm having major computer issues, as some of you may know. I'm picking up a new laptop in a couple of hours, and I had a hell time getting this one going this morning. So I do apologise. It's probably not going to be the longest stream this morning, but I will be back in a couple of hours for another round, just because I have decided it's not a day to fight technology. So let me do a really quick hello to all of us that are here at the moment. I hope you are all well, so bear with me for a second, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, you purple moon. Hello, unicorn. Chevy too. Hello, Piggy News Network. How are you today? Hello, Harvinda. Hello, Becky. Hello, Pugface Media. Enjoy your lurk. Hello, no blue lines. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my strange bedroom. How are you, everyone? It has been one of those days. So what I did have planned for you today was a bit of a trip around Melbourne. So I do apologise if anyone isn't modded up or anything like that yet. I hope you're all well. So I'm going to do the best I can. I have a couple of videos lined up of Melbourne, which is my home. The place I love. So I'm going to share a little bit of this to start with, and we're going to see how we go. So we're going to do our best today, but I do apologise. I have dying laptop at the moment, but that's okay. Solution is hours away. So here we go, everyone. This is a walk around I've done around Melbourne, Australia. I will stop and talk in a few places as well. There's quite a few different things here. So Melbourne, more than anything, let me make sure I've added it to the screen. Here we go. Melbourne, more than anything, is known for its laneways. So we have very much what they call a cafe culture. All of our laneways are full of cafes, restaurants, shops, everything like that. They're all out of bluestone, which we mine here, quarry, for want of a better word. So I've started us off in one of the bluestone laneways, which very much shows you a lot of what is truly Melburnian. So here we go. I'm going to mute up and I'll leave you with some of this. Dodging idiots. Okay, this is where my little cafes are, down next to the station. Okay, and that's Flinders Street up ahead of us. And we're in Melbourne, so there's a siren going. Okay. So it's Degraves, where all the little cafes are. There's really crappy street art up there. This is the side of Flinders Street. Okay, so this is Flinders Street Station, our main train station, and you will have seen me doing a lot of videos from here. One of the things I very much love about Melbourne is all of the architecture that has our red and yellow stone in it, like our bluestone laneways. Hello, Aussie John, really good to see you. Hello, Warlock, really, really good to see you. I hope you are well today. So, and I'm sure you have a lot of these, John, where you are too. I love our architecture that has these stones in it, and Flinders Street Station is such a beautiful building. It's always been one of my favourites. And everyone in Melbourne has a saying, we'll meet you under the clocks, which means under the clocks at Flinders Street Station. So this is like the main intersection in Melbourne where everything kind of happens and branches off from there. So hello, Rich, really, really good to see you. Really, really good to see you. So here we go. I'm going to keep playing this one. I just wanted to explain a couple of things as we go, and I'll be with all of you in the chat. Right, down the end there is where I work. So this is the Nutso intersection where people got killed out the front of work. Person went to jail a few days ago for that. Right, and what I was mentioning there was a lovely, delightful event. Hello, Dr. Ed. We had on this intersection, so this is on the corner of Flinders Street and Elizabeth Street. And there was a car that went through this intersection and collected all of the pedestrians that were walking across the road. And a few people died. The person had just gone to jail a couple of days beforehand for this. So it's like a T-section intersection, like so. So the people all come from different ways, and the person has driven through the intersection and taken out a lot of people. And I worked for one of the hobby stores just by here for a long time, and they were all stuck inside for quite a while it all happened. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about in the video, and here we go. Flinders Street. I work down there. The side entrance. So that clicking sound you hear as well is on all of our traffic lights here, and they were put in for all of the people that were vision impaired. So all of our lights, when they stop and start, and they've rolled these out in a lot of places around the world now, they actually make that noise. So that noise means to anyone that's vision impaired that it's safe to cross the road. And a lot of us subconsciously listen to it without being aware of it. So whenever we hear that sound, we think safe to walk. So all of our traffic lights do that. This is my second least favourite intersection in Melbourne, so yeah, there you go. And I've been in Newcastle quite a few times. Like, I love your sea baths there. And Newcastle's a really beautiful area of Melbourne. It's really, really lovely. Anyway, I'm going to keep going with this one, and I'll stop in a minute and sing us a bit of song, and we'll keep going from there. Hello, Peter. Really good to see you, and nice to meet you, Smokey Bear. I hope you are well. Hong Kong to you. So just there next to the train stop is where people got killed. And that sign there is where I am going now. Right. So where I'm about to head into is one of the oldest hobby stores in Australia. It started back in the 1940s. This is part of Flinders Street Station, so I was there bookkeeper for quite a long time. Not anymore. I spent years going in there. So everything kind of changed with lockdown. But this is her. And so a lot of us are hobby lovers, and a lot of you may not know that I know all about Hobbyland. So I know more about drones, models, RVs, model trains, all of this stuff than anyone probably should know. So here we go. Some model kits. Oops, sorry, after you. Oops, sorry. Hello, Nick. Everyone keeps asking me where I am. I'm just doing a little clip for my guinea pig friends. Do you want to say hello? This is Nick.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, and that is where we end. And I can tell you it was a very, very fun place to work. I learned a huge amount in that place. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So, and I always liked the fact that I had a little office in at Flinders Street Station. And I'd hear all the trains rattle past as I was underground. So anyway, I'm going to keep going. This is a little bit more of the walk around Melbourne. So, and we'll go from there. I do apologise, everyone. I'm not super great. My laptop is like seriously having issues on me. So we're going to do the best we can today. Here we go. Well, it is one of the alleys I normally do some singing in. It's not very exciting and it kind of smells pee. Someone's left all of their belongings down here. Directly across the road is where I work in Flinders Street Station. Haha, that was the first video I had to show you. It's just around some of Melbourne CBD, and next we're going to have a little walk around Footscray, and then I'm going to go for another walk around Melbourne and show you a couple of things. So these were some of the really, really old ones I took quite a few years ago, but I just wanted to show you, you know, a few little specific things. And I will be doing a lot more of that. I used to film a lot of the Melbourne street art, a huge amount as well, and I'll be doing more of that too. I'm also going to give the street art a go. We'll see if I have it in me. Hello, Pino. Really good to see you. So yeah, I know computers are a pain. It's this little one's fault. I was in the shower a few days ago, well, a week or so ago, and I hear this bang, 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 as my laptop comes down to the ground, knocked over by the cat, and it had my tablet and my phone plugged into it as well. My tablet's got a crack on it. And if it was anyone other than a cat, you'd be like, I want to kill them. But hey, what are you going to do? So it may have been an accident, it may have been entirely intentional. This is the way of cats, and I think all of us that have had cats in the past know this. They retaliate for stuff unlike no other animal too. So if they're annoyed with you, you'll find out about it weeks later. It's like quite nuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sing us a tiny bit of Australian song as well, seeing we're doing a Melbourne episode, and I have a masses of Australian music here. So let's do something that's a little more Melbourne. I have to say probably half the bands on here are from Melbourne. Okay, I'm going to do a little Nick Cave. Now, Nick Cave was actually from Warracknabeal, just outside of Melbourne. Hello, Tim. Really good to see you. But he definitely got his break in Melbourne, and I used to go to the same parties as him back in my teenage lout days before he had his big, when they were sort of starting off. At that point, they were Nick Cave and the wedding party they started off as, and then they became the Bad Seeds and stuff like that. So this is probably one of the penultimate Australian love songs that was written in the 80s, which I really love, called The Ship Song. I hope you're really well. Your new puppy is awesome. I've been loving the videos. It's good to see it like spaghetti. I hope you are well too. It's amazing how quickly they grow. They go from these tiny things to these massive, dogs so quickly. So here is a little Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds in the form of The Ship Song. We'll see if I can get Max to move again. He's like pushing me out of my seat. Come sail your ships around me and burn your bridges down. We make a little history, baby, every time you come around. Come loose your dogs upon me and let your hang down. You are a little mystery to me. Every time you calling round, we talk about it all night long. We define our moral ground. But when I crawl into your arms, everything comes tumbling down. Come sail your ships around me and burn your branches down. We make a little history, baby, every time you come round. Your face is falling sad now, for you know that time is nigh when I must remove your wings, and you must try to fly. Come sail your ships around me and burn your bridges down. We make a little history, baby, every time you come around. Come loose your dogs upon me and let your hang down. You are a little mystery to me every time you calling round. Come sail your ships around me and burn your bridges down. We make a little history, baby, every time you come round. Hello, welcome. You'll really like Tim. Tim's lovely. Tim is in Northern California. Tim has major attitude. I'm never going to forget attitude. It's like the best. So, how are you all today? Good to see you here. Nice to see you, purple moon and Pinoy. Much love to the puppies, Tim, and to the murder cat. I hope it's been wet and the rain's been around, that the peaches have got lots of fluff and flesh in the right spots. Hello, Pugface Media, lovely to see you. I hope your work goes well. Look away, friend. We're having a little silly fun, and that's what it's all about. So there you go. That was Nick Cave's ship song I sung before, and I continued the tune on a little. So what I'm going to show you next is my next little workaround. So this starts in a VLine train, which are our regional trains. I stop at Footscray Station and have a bit of a walk around there, so you'll see lots of stuff, and I narrate a lot of it too. So this one's for a few minutes. You'll see some of the lovely yellow and red stone I love. I love some of our really old train stations. They're really cool. And we have quite a few of them that act like main terminuses, where you'll have 3 or 4 lines that'll split at that area. So this is one of those stations where, you know, it's the main station and then several lines will split off from there. So anyway, here we go. This is, as we Franco Kotzer would say, Footscray. I'll write it in the chat for you. So Footscray is the name of the oh my god, Footscray. Let's spell that properly. There we go. Gotta love the bots. Thank you. I know I've been doing well when the bots turn up. It's a day in the twilight zone and all the bots are here. They're just a waste of space. We don't really care. Do you really think we're interested in your dating site? Fuck off, you idiots, and leave us alone. It's just no fun.
Punctual and riding at Footscray. Footscray will be our next stop. If you're leaving the train here at Footscray, please ensure you have all your personal belongings with you. Hope you've had the enjoyable and comfortable journey. Also, passengers for North Melbourne City Loop, Williamstown and Werribee VLine services, please change here. You can also change here for Geelong and Ballarat VLine services. Footscray will be our next stop. Footscray.
Everyone, I've got a few minutes to kill, so I thought I'd go and find some pretty stuff for you. Okay, so one of the things I do know that's down here is some petunias, so let's see how we go. So I'm in Footscray at the moment, which is one of our kind of hubby stations. I just caught the regional V-line in, which saves me a bit of time, so we change over here. Okay, so the purple trains are our regional ones. I don't know if you can see that. V-line. Okay, I often come and spend a few minutes here, and there's some nice pretty stuff. Ooh. The sun's trying to come out, it's a bit grey. We put these around the trees to protect from possums. This will all be drought tolerant stuff because we get really hot in summer. Get these everywhere. So this is one of the most Australian things you'll see. This is a Barbie, and what we call, you'll all call a barbecue, a grill, everything like that. We call them a barbecue, or for short a Barbie. You have public barbecues in most of the parks here. So one of the things everyone does is when we go out to the park, we'll go and have a barbecue in the park, and they all run on gas. The kind of deal is that you clean it up afterwards. It's kind of like a slight honour system that way. But they're always really, really good quality gas barbecues. And all of our big parks will have picnic benches and stuff like that around them. So this is in a lot of the big city and everywhere in the country you have this. So it's fantastic. Say when I camp, I know there's really good quality barbecues. So if I see a really nice park, you just go and buy what you need. You go and set up. Have a barbecue. There's nothing like food you eat when you're outside. A lot of us know that too. So this is one of our gas barbecues. And a lot of the succulents here, we are so hot in summer and we get frost in winter that most of our natives have to be both frost tolerant and drought tolerant. So yeah, I know. And this would have been, I do apologise, the footage is a little shakier than I normally do. I took this one several years ago, but I went back and found some of the really old ones I'd done. Just so, yeah, and we don't say shrimp on the Barbie. We say we hate prawns, and we call it a barbecue. And when we shorten it to Barbie. So, hence put another shrimp on the Barbie was right, but what we would say in Australia is put another prawn on the Barbie. We don't eat. There you go, you're a barbecuer as well. There we go. And a lot of people around the world barbecue, they just have different names for it. Yep, exactly. There is a lot you can do on that. And so whenever I travel, I always travel with olive oil, tomato sauce, tongs, like for barbecue tongs, a chopping board, and God, I've just gone completely blank. Tea towel. And with them, you can have a barbecue no matter where you are. You can eat no matter where you are. And I know I did mention to some of you a little while ago that we had barbecues in the parks and stuff. So I wanted to go find some of these to show you. They're in the city. They're everywhere. And it's a really lovely thing to do. So often when people meet up with people, they'll all meet in the park. And they have like a bit of a potluck. So everyone will bring, different stuff along. They'll have a big get-together. A couple of people will barbecue. We love our sausage sizzles, we call them as well. So anyway, I'll keep this one going, but I just wanted to explain that. So at the moment, we're next to Footscray Train Station in one of the little parks. Where they're like barbecues that people can use. Sometimes they're free. Sometimes you need to put like a gold coin in. Okay, I hope everyone has a good day. Sorry, some of that was rather shaky. And none of the petunias are in bloom, so I like the redness in this one. So I'm going to go jump on my train into the city. I hope everyone has a really good day. Maybe with a funky walkway. Hi everyone, I hope. Hello, Nate, how are you? Really good to see you. I know at least what I can sing you. So, un momento, por favor. I hope you're really well. It's good to have you back. I'm glad you've got through your last little round. So if anyone didn't know, Pug did a big stream the other day with Nasty Nate, talking all about his recent experience where he spent a couple of months in detention in Canada for crossing the border, which was really, really interesting stream. So we had a lot of fun there, and I went and sung an Elvis song with a Canadian mask on, because why not? Oh, I opened the wrong song list. Give me a second. Sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to grab some lyrics, because Nate is also a huge Elvis fan. So it would be reticent of me not to at least do some Elvis. And I know there was a set song you wanted, and I'm sorry I haven't grabbed the lyrics for it yet. Ah, nice, you with Park. Awesome. Even better. Yeah, meet in the park, exactly. And we've got this very outdoor culture here too. Like, we're coming into the start of spring and everyone hibernates in winter, and then we just get out of the house. And over summer it doesn't get dark until about 9:30 at night. So we get these really, really long days. And it's really good. So you can also go and do this in the evening too. It doesn't have to just be during the day and stuff like that. So it makes a big, big difference. Thank you. I'm really glad you do. Welcome, 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 Unicorn. Actually, sorry, I said hello to you before. I sometimes you get hellos more than once, but that is okay. So give me a second, everyone. I'm just getting my Elvis lyrics up. Or maybe they were on the other list and I was having a moment. You know what? They're exactly where I went to start with. And I had a moment. So I don't know how well warmed up I am, but let's give it a go. So this is for you, Nate. I hope you like it. Yo, 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 government watchdog. Nice to see you. Okay, here we go. A little bit of impromptu. First thing in the morning. Elvis for you, Nate. Now, I think this one was actually written by Willie Nelson, but I could be wrong. Here we go. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry, I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Oh my God, this is what you have to happen first thing in the morning. Excuse me, everyone. Just before the big note too, isn't it always the way? Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. And give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. Hello, Mighty Whitey. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. And I wanted to cough halfway through. Let's do a bit more Elvis for you, because I actually have quite a bit of Elvis on my list. And seeing we have a couple of Elvis fans here, it would be rude of me not to. I hope you are well, that you and your Jeep are chirpy, and the donuts are plentiful. So, my parents used to only listen to classical music, so they were never, other than Elvis, Tom Jones, and the Beatles was pretty much the only modern music they know. So I grew up hearing a lot of this. Okay, this one I haven't done for ages, but this is one of my fun ones, so we'll see how my voice is. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place, but don't do anything that you want to do. But oh, honey, lay off my shoes. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. Oh my God, I lost my melody now. Now let's go, cats. You can burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from that old fruit jar, do anything that you wanna do. But oh, baby, lay off my shoes. Don't you sleep on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. Oh, that's crap. Hello, Bridley, how are you? Blue, blue, blue suede shoes, baby. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes, baby. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. I hope you are well today. I've just gone on a random Elvis silliness for Mr. Nate, and I haven't sung any of these songs for a very long time. This is the one that I like the most, okay? And it's funny, when you jump from one to one, I need to quickly remind myself of the, I don't wanna be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't wanna be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be your teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. Just want to be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be your teddy bear. Okay, let's do a little bit more Elvis, seeing we're in the mode. My favourite one to sing is this, though, which is the one I did for the other day. And it's probably about the only, I've got like quite a few Elvis songs on here. I know, right? Welcome back. Are you on the road, Cat? Or are you driving at the moment, or are you Thank you. And you know what? I'll at least do this. Oh no, I didn't mark it. I did this with a Canadian flag over my face the other day. But we'll just do it the normal way. So here you go. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, I said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. They said you were high class. Well, that was just a lie. They said you were high class. Well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Ba-dum-bum. So there we go. I hope you like that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You on the road still? On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Which is probably not what you think. You're probably more like, oh no, it's another day on the road again. Just want to stay in bed, not this road again. Oh, why can't I just stay in bed? Okay, let's try one more. We'll see how much of this one I can remember. Well, I'm glad I know you like some Elvis, because I do have a lot of Elvis. So whenever I see Nate, I always sing Elvis. So if I know people like certain things, I always try to fit it in for you. So here we go. Here's one more bit of Elvis cheese for you. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. Well, there, where I get so lonely, baby. Well, I'm so lonely, I could die. Although it's always crowded, you still can't find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the gloom, and to be so, where they're so lonely, baby, where they're so lonely, they'll be so lonely they could die. Well, the bebop's tears keep flowing, and the desk clerk's dressed in black. Well, they've been so long on Lonely Street, well, they'll never, never get back. And they've been so, where they've been so lonely, baby. Well, they've been so lonely, they could die. Well, now if your baby leaves you, and you have a sad tale to tell, just take a walk down Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel, and you will be lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely you could die. Well, though it's always crowded, you can still find some rooms for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the gloom, and they'll be so lonely, baby. They'll be so lonely. They'll be so lonely they could die. Elvis has left the building. So there we go. There's a little bit of cheese for us all. Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm really glad you like that one. I'm really glad. See, that's what it's all about. See, I'll remember you're also a big Elvis person. And whenever I see you, I'll sing Elvis. There is one more Elvis one here. Let's see if I've got enough breath for... Oh, wrong song list. I just went into Nick Cave lyrics and I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't look like Elvis. So here we go. And this was done by a few people. Yeah, Tim's lovely. You'll really like Tim. He's really, really lovely. Attitude all the way. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Ba-bum-ba-da-da-da. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I'm saying, we can't go on together with suspicious minds. We can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know drops in to say hello, would I see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. Can't you see those tears are real? I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. We can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Let's don't let a good thing die. Honey, you know I've never lied to you. No, never lied to you, yeah. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I'm saying. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Hello, Joy. How are you today? Nice to see you here again. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. An Aussie beaut. Nice to see you too. I hope it's sunny there for you. Okay. I think other than that, I've got everyone. Oh, excellent. Well, I've gone on the right tangent for you then. So on that note, everyone, we have run out of time. I didn't think I'd make it this far. I am off to pick up a new computer because this one's like having major issues. So let me at the very least play us a little bit of Excellent Mary, I'm Glad, and that's what a lot of it's about, and it relaxes me. I feel better than I did at the start, and it's what it's all about. So I did show you a couple of the little videos around Melbourne. I have a lot more to show you. They were some of the really old ones. I just wanted to start off with a bit of an introduction. So we'll have a lot more of that coming up. I will be back later on. I'm going to open up for an open mic in my one later after the first half hour if anyone wants to come and join me as well. And I'll do a bit more of that too. So what I'll try to do with these ones, even if I just kind of get started myself and if anyone wants to join me, I'll open the panel up too. So likewise, and I hope you have a really safe drive, MCAT. But I will be back in a few hours with a new laptop, so hopefully we'll be functional and working. Thank you for joining me today in an episode of The Twilight Zone. Please make sure you check the overhead compartments before you leave the vehicle, or I will rifle through them and to steal all of your belongings. Please make sure you also pat the cat on the way out, or he will try to follow you. And he's a fussy little bastard that'll only eat certain food, so you probably don't want that. Though I love him dearly, I would never part with him. He's a cat. He's a cat. They're all like that. We're stuff and nothing else. Constantly criticised. That's what they do. We're a concierge and a chef. Body heat when it's cold. But other than that, we're inferior cats, don't you know? They do. And I know Tim knows what I mean here. I've been trying to explain to Pug recently that one of the things cats do more than anything is when you leave, they race ahead of you and walk at half your speed, half a step ahead of you, okay? So you either kick them out of the way or they trip you up. This is the game. They love being half a step ahead of you. Not a full step, half a step. And if you're in the kitchen and you stand still for 2 minutes, they're wrapped around your feet. That is the way of cat. So on that note, everyone, thank you very much for joining me. I'm back with new laptop. I've also got a second monitor coming, so I can salvage this one at least. We're going to have lots of new stuff. I've got all these new cameras to set up and other angles to do and lots of new fun stuff coming too. So we'll have a lot more of that. I'll try to have max cam going all the time as well. And when I have other people up here, like I used to do in the past, I often, when Pug was singing, I'd do a little drawing while he was singing that song, and then we'd look at that afterwards and stuff. So, oh, my pleasure. Hugs to all of you. Hope you have a good day. And hugs is a really good term I heard one day. Hugs means to feel whole, useful, genuine, and secure. We all need our hugs in life. You know, so often we don't feel whole. So hugs is something we can do for ourselves too. So do whatever you can to feel whole, useful, genuine, and secure, and life gets a lot better. Hugs to you all. Bye!